Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and we're going to be looking at the Five of Earth, Slippery Elm, and Baobab tree. And I got two very important messages out of these, and I'm going to be looking at this one later on today. Baobab has been known as the tree of life, and I'll explain that later. I did a little bit of research on it, which clarified a lot of the message. With the Five of Earth, the Slippery Elm. Slippery Elm I am very familiar with. I've used it for to help bad tummy. I suffered from GERD earlier on in years, my early 40s, and I found that Slippery Elm is a very great thing to take that doesn't really upset your whole body, such as the pills they were offering, which upped my blood pressure, and I didn't want to take. So I went alternatively with Slippery Elm and ginger tea that really helped me every time I suffered an indigestion type event, which happened a lot at work, of course, and knowing the reasons why, of course. But when I read up on this card, they're talking about even more just this house in the background, this old house with the chipping paint. But they're talking about a foundation that is strong. And they talk a lot about healing, of course, because Slippery Elm offers healing. It patches up like the holes in digestion, you know, like the stuff. It creates a mucilage in your system, mucousy type deal to really patch up where there's like inflammation. So I feel that this card is saying that even though you've been through it, even though the winds have been chipping at you, there is a new growth. This is obviously a new Slippery Elm tree that's going to offer a lot of that, like that coverage that you need to bring things back up to where they were. So the magic today is talking about how strong you've been through all of this. Even the Baobab is the oldest and strong and self-sustained organism. And I feel that this is what this is talking about. It's just acknowledging how far you've been, and even though things may be rough around the edges, especially with this house, it's a beautiful old house, which I can relate to as well, because I live in a house that's probably closer to 200 years old now, for certain parts of it, and it's sturdy, and it's not always pretty, but it's so beautifully grounded and strong and gives protection. And that's what I feel a lot here. I feel that you feel rough around the edges, Pisces. You have done a lot in your life. There's a lot of good stuff there. There's a great foundation that you have built for yourself. And it's time to really see it. It's time to see how you're starting to, you know, you're about to put the fresh coat of paint. The Slippery Elm is that indication that you've grown. And it's a growth. I mean, just the tree itself is just a sapling. Okay? So it's explaining that growth we're talking about. It's coming. And with it will come a lot of healing. I feel like they're wanting to acknowledge how beautiful and strong you are. How it's all I hear is you're not fly by night. You're made of the good stuff, of the strong stuff, you know? Mother Earth, that's right. I feel like the trunk of a tree. I feel like your roots are strong in this planet. Like you You have done such awesome work. You're such an awesome being. I see people whose journeys where they've fallen off to the side, you know. We've heard a lot of it. People, it's almost like even when people decide to end their journey premature, let's call it that. And you're not that. You're somebody who grows through adversity, who you know, will walk into the wind if it means that you can see what's there. And you've done that many times, and you've stood strong. And I almost feel like this is a love letter to you from Spirit, saying, you know, we see you, we know how strong you've been, we know how far you've come. It feels very, here. So, yeah. Did I get emotional at the beginning of the week for this one? Was it this one? Because I'm feeling this now. I should go back and see, because I often forget what, but I'm feeling like an emotional connection to this, like Spirit wants to wrap their arms around you and say, you're awesome, okay? Prayer. Yeah. Dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. I should say source as well, if that's, you know, something else. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. And they're saying, just send that prayer up to them. Okay, because they heard you. I'm even feeling like they're saying that some of you have said that in times of need. You've sent that prayer up. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for making everything possible through love. When you've asked for help, help me manifest my dreams. Live an inspired and fulfilling life. Help me feel Source's presence in every moment. Help me feel that eternal love. Thank you for always being on my side. I love this one. This is gorgeous, Pisces. It's gorgeous in the way it's coming through. It's gorgeous in the way it's feeling. There's a lot of healing that's going to happen this year for you. And even though, you know, things change, I feel there's going to be a lot of certainty that's coming in. Maybe this reflection is to also see just how awesome you are. How far you've come. We rush so far in our lives. And sometimes we go back just a couple of years. Oh, I've come, you know, since 2020, I've come through a lot. But if I was to go back, like, from childhood till now, there's a lot more there than just a couple of years. There's lifelong lessons. There's things to be acknowledged. The Moon, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. You've had to work through a lot of illusions and a lot of things that you've had to go into the shadow self to really brush away the illusions, to find the happiness in your life. This is about illusions. It's about the shadow self. It's about your intuitions. It's about your dreams. It's about dealing with doubts. It's about facing your deepest fears. The Moon card is all about the darkness and getting past it. And I feel that they say, like, this is the Strength card. This is where I see the strength in here, is I feel like you have always looked for the rainbow in the situation. Always. Always. And the one block, the Two of Swords here, the one thing that's been pecking you, and this is, of course, the mind card, is how your mind has told you that certain things are just, you know, sometimes I'm hearing the word like frivolous. Like your needs have been frivolous compared to others. But I feel that this is over with. This is done. This delay, this uncertainty, the blocked feeling, the standstills, the not trusting yourself has gone past. And now you're willing to let yourself be excited, happy, and enthusiastic about life. He's come out before this week, and he's come out a lot. And usually this prince or princess or knight, he's been somebody that I shy away from, because I feel that he's very, he's a little bit too high in emotions. He's a little bit too into it. But I feel a lot of knight energy trying to pull through. And I feel that the knight energy is coming in here because you are getting more certainty of who you are. You won't be as quick to dismiss the knights, the ones that move quickly going forward. Although this year is about being deliberate. I feel that there's motion in certain actions. In other words, when you become deliberate about something, you're going to feel very comfortable moving in that direction quickly. You'll have a lot less doubts. A lot more certainty. A lot less like sitting on the fence going, I don't know, you know. It's like, it's okay to give myself flowers. It's okay to feel good. It's okay to feel elated and enthusiastic and optimistic. Yeah, it's a new day, a new way to communicate with yourself. It's more of an impulsive new way of being. It's good news. It's a solid beginning. It's less impulsive. It's more like a solid beginning, a setting of goals. There's a lot of hard work. You know that this is the golden pentacle. You know that it's a good pentacle. You have a lot of optimism. This is very young energy. Wow, that card just came out. There you go. There's intuition sitting right there. You're going to trust more of who you are based on intuition. And that came through as well with the moon. Temperance came out in yesterday's reading, I do believe. Yeah, there's a balance. There's the two again. From this point of you're going restricted, no, I want to open. Because this is restriction and this is being super open. So I feel you're going to feel that balance coming in. It's really going to come in for you. Right? It won't matter here because their eyes are blocked. And it won't matter anymore because intuition comes from within. It doesn't come from the eyes of the mind. So it's more of a feeling of the heart that's going to be more important to you. And that's truly what's going to heal you. It's what's going to sustain you. And you have everything. Here is saying you've been down a long road and you have everything that you need. You do. You know this is the golden pentacle that you've planted to grow. You may have started with just one, but that one is a really good and important one. It's a solid one. It's one that's going to take you far. And you've got everything else working for you here. So, negative energies, moving away from that. Those are the two cards coming in. So you have to keep doing that, okay? Because in here is a survivor. There's the wounds here, again, that are showing a lot of healing. It's like I've been weather battered, okay, from life. And the important part is to embrace the core of the beauty of the stability and how strong you stand, okay? Because even this tree is it's not the prettiest tree you've ever seen. It's kind of strange looking, okay? But within it has everything that you need. So it's moving away from the perceived thoughts that you had before, okay? Focusing on that pentacle. Not having like people tell you, well, you should have more and you should get more and you should do more. Like I said, it's a year of deliberate intuition into what you're doing. Follow your journey, your path. Moving away from anything else and moving towards more intuition, more balance all the time. Into the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here. Letting me know that you've already got all the abundance you need. It's already very much part of you. It's very much part of your life. It's now just to give it a chance to actually breathe. To see past the rough outer shells. To see what's in the core, the foundation of everything you have. And you have a very strong foundation. And in it lies so much beauty, so much comfort, calmness, and a sense of well-being. The beautiful enthusiasm that you feel for life is going to bring you tremendous balance. It's going to help you move forward or out of whatever you need to into your sense of abundance. Everything that you've been through, the Moon card, is showing me all the past, the illusions, everything that you've put so much hard work into. It has led you to that like golden pinnacle, that nugget, that idea, that new seed of I'm willing to learn and grow now because I'm growing something that I know I will love. I don't know what it will be, but I still love it. And it's going to give you protection, okay? The card of protection, this is protecting yourself from negative energies too. This is going to give you protection from those negative things, like the King of Water, it was called the Curandera of Water, the King of Cups, who sits in the storm and is protected. And everything goes to abundance. And abundance at last. The Ten of Pentacles is so special because it's wisdom, and it's a permanent form of wealth. It's like that wealth that keeps on giving, and that could be from the heart, a mindset. You know, when you think you're rich and you have the key of knowing you're rich, it doesn't matter how much you have in your bank account. It's something that permeates from you. That's that kind of energy I'm talking about. It's like knowing your own worth. It's not like, it is. It's knowing your own worth, regardless of outward appearances. It's knowing what's there, how strong that foundation is. So, I'm going to leave you with that. I think that's long enough. I want you to write in the comments, I am strong. Because you are. Your strength. You've endured so much. You are strength itself. I am strength. You should say that. I am strength. I am strong. I am strength. Absolutely. Be proud of that. Be happy of that. Feel the value of that within you. Thank you so much for being here. I send you love, light, and blessings. And take care, and I will see you later. Bye for now.